Alrighty, YouTube. I said I was going to make a video when I'm done with the plastics, and here it is. These things were a pain in the ass to get on this bike. Holy shit, I had to drill so much. Put them on, take them off, put them on, take them off, put them on, take them off to make sure, or to try and get them to fit decently. And even with that, there's still fitment issues. So what you get for buying OEM, cheap OEM, or what? Cheap aftermarket from China. I'll give it a close up. I still have to put those in, but that's about it. Paint chipped in there. Other than that, I got everything to fit decently good. Oh, I also got Reliant Moto barrier bars now. Forgot to say that in the last video. Got the turn signals in there. Except that down there is still fucked. See, it doesn't line up at all. So I gotta figure out a way to line that up and get it to look somewhat decent. I might just use zip tie or something. I don't know yet. But, yep. That's that side. That's the front. And this is this side. And I think it looks alright. The plastics, the paint on them is just cheap as shit though. My god. But it looks alright. I mean, I like the black look. It looks wicked. I like it a lot better than the old fairings if they were better quality and shit like that. But in here, if you can see this, yeah, you can definitely see that. There's no bolt. There is no bolt in there. Why? Well, here's another story time, I guess. The guy that had the bike before me said he was the second owner, and that the first owner downed it originally. Well, he was full of shit because there's stuff broken on the bike that he put on, which on this side, which means he's the one that downed it, and he just lied when they sold it to me. So I had a bunch of shit to fix. But this, the thread for the frame for that bolt, it was mangled. It was just like really bad. So I tried rethreading it with a screw with a fairing bolt, and it didn't work. Let me see if I can get this. No, you can't see. I zip tied it. The bolt, I tried to rethread it, so I tried tightening it to a degree, loosening it, tightening it, loosening it, tightening more, loosening it. And one time I tightened it, and it just snapped. The bolt snapped in half. So now there's a bolt piece stuck inside there that I will never be able to get out. So I just zip tied it really super tight to make it stay. I mean, it doesn't wobble or anything. So it's I guess it's what it is. You can't really, I mean, it's not super noticeable, but that's it. Let's see what else. Everything else is all tightened. This flat black is just pathetic bad. I mean, it looks okay now, but it chips super easily, and it doesn't feel real sturdy. I don't know. It's just not OEM, so it's not that great. These are hot bodies. These flush mounts are hot bodies. They look real good. They're bright as hell. Where's my key? They're pretty bright. See, it's pretty bright. Alright, so I put those in my taillight. It still flashes blinker, but the other side blinks now, like reverse. So like blinker blinks, the other side blinks, and I have no idea why. I don't know why it's doing it. So if anybody knows, please help me out here, because I sure don't know why. I don't remember doing that before, and now it started to do it. So that's the only problem I have with that. Yeah, but overall review of them, it looks alright, other than the fitment issues, like I said. It looks alright. The gloss paint is decent. It still chips, but it's decent. The flat paint is just really bad. It chips super easily. I had to bend them quite a bit to get them to fit. They're still movie, but I had to bend them quite a bit to get it fit. But they fit. I got them to fit. that's basically it. I gotta put these parts in, and other than that, that's it. I gotta put the new battery in, and that's the bike done. I mean, it's really dirty. It was raining one day, and I decided to go around the block, and yeah, my bike got dirty. So, but this is the side that is down. I mean, you can still see, still got scraped there. Let me see if it'll focus. There's still scrapes like here. Where else can you see it? On this, I thought the fairing kit was going to come with new pieces of this, and it didn't. So that's still scraped. And the swing arm back here is still scraped, but I mean, that doesn't bother me. I'll probably just get swing arm spools, and I mean it'll protect it from getting scraped even more. But no, and the rear foot peg is scraped up somewhat. But I mean, other than that, I think it looks, for only being $366, I think that's what I paid or something like that for the full kit. I'll give it probably a 7 out of 10 once it's all put together. Unless you really go into detail and study it, it looks pretty decent. Pretty happy with it. Alrighty, later.